Today on the channel, we're back at it with the Jakks Simpson line with sexy Ned Flanders and sick Homer Simpson.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Jakks Pacific Simpsons unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got sick Homer Simpson and we got sexy Ned Flanders ready for the ski slopes today on the channel. But for all your Simpsons needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description down below, support the channel, and save 0%. Got to get a deal out there, but appreciate the support nonetheless. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I just recently, depending when you're watching this, unboxed another Simpsons twosome, gruesome twosome, some may say, with Hockey Bart and Grandpa Simpson. Still looking for Troy McClure, still looking for Edna Krabappel. And while I'm looking for those, I go to my local Target later that day and I see these two sitting on the pegs there. Once again, I'm missing two members. I think Mr. Burns, yep, and Ralph Wiggum. Hopefully I'll find those, but as we've said before, we've talked about it a lot. My crystal ball came true over a year ago with this line. A little harder to find than it should be, and it's just unfortunate we have so many peg warmers keeping new figures from the shelves. Hopefully that works itself out. Hopefully we figure something out here in the future. We'll see what ends up happening. But in a crazy plot twist, we all remember the Super 7 Simpsons line. A lot of people gave a lot of grief to that line for some of the character selection. I haven't heard it with this one here, and it's weird how people are vocal about Super 7, but not so much this line. I don't know, there's probably something more to that if I looked into it, if I had the time, of course. But it's interesting we get this version of Ned Flanders before we get a regular Ned Flanders. That's a little bit crazy to me, in all honesty, but this is almost out of the Super 7 playbook is what it feels like here. But we're ready for the slopes, and we're ready for winter with this Ned Flanders. And then we got Homer, who apparently has a terrible case of a man cold, one of the worst sicknesses you could ever get. I've been there, guys. I've been there, and it'll knock you down a couple of notches, as we know. But a lot of reuse with this one, as you can imagine. And we say it all the time. You always have to have Simpsons, Bart, Homer, Marge, the usual suspects out pretty regularly. So we're getting another Homer here. And that's just the way it goes from time to time. But we're going to dive into it. We're going to start with Ned Flanders here because as I'm filming this, I'm looking at the weather and the Doppler radar going, of course, at all times in my house, or not at all. But apparently getting like 9 to 12 inches of snow tonight. And that's a lot. That's a lot of snow. If you guys are in snow country, you know that's a lot of snow. And a lot of people could take 9 to 12 inches. What, Todd, you can? I knew you could take 9 to 12, and so could my wife. She can take 9 to 12 very easily, on a nightly basis, of course. But 9 to 12 is nothing to laugh at in the snow department. My back may never survive. It may never survive here, but we're going to try our hardest to get this snow out of here, and we're going to try our hardest with Ned Flanders, who's ready for the slopes, and I got some hills in my backyard the kids go sledding on. Ned, you're welcome to come over and do some skiing if you'd like to as well. But there's old Ned Flanders. When are we going to get the Rod and Todd 2-pack? Is that in the future too? I'd be here for that. Simpsons packaging, uniform packaging at this point across the board. Saving the money, we know how it goes, but there's old Ned on the side. On the back, there's old Ned showing it off, showing off the goods. And then we got Ralph and Mr. Burns down here. Got to track those down hopefully sooner rather than later once again. But we're going to get Ned out of the package. There it goes. See you later, goodbye. And oh, he's locked up in twist ties. Oh, locked up there because he's so darn sexy, as we do know. He's sexy Ned Flanders. We're going to pop it out. Oh my gosh, twist ties all over the place here. And can I get these skis out? Come on, what are we doing here? There we go. There we go. 1 ski. 2 ski. And you know what? I haven't skied since high school. We used to have to ski in high school every once in a while. And that was the last time I went skiing. There's no real skiing stuff around here. See you later, goodbye. You can go if you want to, but it's never been my thing. Never been my thing. But Ned Flanders is my thing, no doubt about it. Now, you do get 2 skis for him. He's ready for the slopes in blue and yellow. Looking very good. And then you do got the ski poles right here, which almost look like push pin tacks on the end. Looking nice here. Fits it. Makes sense here for old Ned Flanders. But now we're diving into Ned. Looking wild here. Got those glasses on. Got that push broom. Classic Ned Flanders. Quite the helmet on him. The visor does not go down. It is stuck in place there. Looking interesting for Ned Flanders. I don't know what to think about this. It's wild to me that they gave us this one before the regular Ned, but it is what it is. And then he looks almost like a superhero in this outfit. The red and blue almost looks like an Iron Man or something like that. Looking pretty wild, all things considered. Got the big boots down here, ready to go. Arms all the way around, bicep cut, single jointed elbow, side to side, hands back and forth, side to side. 2 gripping hands on Ned Flanders for those ski poles, of course. Head back and forth, side to side, nothing else, no up and down. Hula hoop up top, traditional waist. Big old splits. I don't know if those are big splits, but we do got them. Leg goes up a little bit, single jointed knee. Little side to side, a little side to side at the ankle, our usual articulation. And he's prone. He's got that butt there, that booty there. We all remember it from that Simpsons episode. He's not going to fit on a ringside stand, but he's definitely going to fit on these skis, right? There's 1, and there's 2. He's ready for the slopes. Maybe. There we go. You know he's ready for these slopes. He's ready to go. He's ready to go to ski patrol or ski school or something like that as well. Ned Flanders, skiing into our hearts is what he's doing here today. Not my favorite Ned. I want the traditional Ned, but this will do for now. This will tide us over, I guess is what it'll do. But now we turn our attention to old sick Homer Simpson. Hard times for Homer. He's sick. Oh, sick as a dog there. You can even tell it. The color of his face. That's what happens. Packaging, we know it. We love it. We want some more of it, maybe. Here's old sick Homer on the side. And then on the back, you got Homer, and it looks like he's got something peculiar in his hand. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Well, I know what it is, but it looks a little interesting. It looks like it might be 9 to 12 inches on that one there. Who knows what he's up to? Homer looking crazy here, but let's get Homer out of the package. See how sick he really is. Let's take his temperature the old school way, Todd, the way you always want yours taken. Maybe, maybe not. See you later. Goodbye. How about that? That was a fast move. Fast move. Looking good right here. Gonna free Homer. Homer looks like he's got a cape on. It almost looks like he's celebrating cape season. We know that is not the case, though. Oh, the sandwich is locked in. Yes, it is a sandwich. And yes, I think it is a foot long. It looks to be a foot long sandwich. Get Homer out of here. It's wild how the twist ties all get locked up inside there as well. See you later. Goodbye. But we start with the sandwich, and I think this is what got him sick. I don't see a lot of purple buns out there. Not sure what this green slime is inside here. Mark Summers over on the couch here today. Mark, you familiar with this green slime in here? No? Okay. Oh, they got that out of that booger picking thing over on Double Dare. That makes sense. But we got sandwich for Homer. And it sucks. When you get sick off something, you just can't put it down. That's where Homer's with the sandwich there. But now diving into Homer, you do got this cape, this shawl, this blanket, whatever you want to call it. It just fits right over the top of him right here. So choose your own adventure. Leave it on, take it off, do what you want to do. Now the body on this one, it's the Homer we've seen in the past. Got to get the most out of your molds. We've seen this before. But the big difference is the skin tone is a weird, sickly, yellowish, kind of greenish, grayish color. And then we do got a new head here for Homer. You got the patented hair up top. You got kind of the squinty eyes going on. You got the nose. You got the mouth looking just sad. The ears as well. Just Homer. It looks like it's evil, bizarro world Homer, or it's sick Homer. And I guess we'll go with sick Homer since that's what it's supposed to be. Got the collar on the shirt. Got the pants down here. Of course, the blue pants, the yellow shirt. The usual Homer Simpson garb here is what we got. Arms all the way around, just like Ned Flanders. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. Waist articulation. Leg goes up for that big Homer Simpson boot. You do get the bend at the knee there. A little ankle movement back and forth. I don't believe he fits on any of the stands here. I don't think. Yep, they don't fit on any of the stands. It's a weird peg hole system. Not sure exactly what's up with that. Is what it is right there. But he does got his shawl, his cape, his coat, his blanket, whatever you want to call it. My dogs are going crazy. What are they doing? The mailman must be here. He must be knocking at the door. Hopefully one of my kids get it, but they're like, I don't want to talk to the mailman. Well, I don't want to chase down a package at the post office, kids. Can you please sign for the package for me? Easier said than done, but there it is, Ned Flanders. Homer Simpson, the sick version here. An interesting twosome here, and I can imagine a lot of people collecting this line saying, I don't need these two figures. I'm not a completionist. I don't need them all. I'm going to wait for the regular Ned Flanders. I got the old school Simpson, Homer Simpson, that is, which I do have right here. I got this one. I don't need this one. I can see that as well. But two deep cuts here. I have a feeling the Ralph Wiggum and the Mr. Burns, two must-haves. going to be a little harder to find than these two, and that's proving correct so far out there at retail. And like I said, I'm still after Edna Krabappel and Troy McClure. Hopefully I come across those in my hunt or online or something here in the next couple of weeks. And I'm not paying up for these Simpson figures. I'm not paying $30 for Edna Krabappel. Come on. You think I've made of money? You think I got that McFarlane money? What are we doing? What are we doing? But there it is. Sick Homer. Ned Flanders ready for the slopes. What's your guys' thoughts on these two? You need these two in your collection. Long game, no game, hard pass game, can't find them game. Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this channel. You can also be a YouTube channel member if that's your thing. SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday where podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for The Simpsons, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I'm sorry.